Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode on Georgia Pines Roleplay. Today we are getting in here with the classic Agent 47 outfit, and we're doing something pretty interesting today. We're new to the city. We are getting in here and we are going to go apply for a new job as airport security. This character, while looking like a hitman, absolutely. Um, or I guess backstory would be he does have some experience in the background in security. Former nightclub security guard, that type of stuff. About 10 years in the industry, and that's kind of just what we're going with. As you have other civs drifting around and shit, because why not, right? But that's what we're doing today. That is the plan, and let's go up. Let's go meet everyone and see what's going on. Hello.
How's it going? How can I help you?
Hey, I'm here for a job interview. Airport security.
Oh, yep. Come this way.
All right.
There's a door over here on your side. I'll open up for you.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Hey, boss man, somebody's in the office here for a job interview, airport security.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's go. Let's go talk to him. Did you get his name or anything?
Nope, not at all.
Oh,
Very clean dude in a suit.
very clean dude in a suit. Interesting. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, how's it going?
Very good. My name is Exo Flannery. I am owner operator of this establishment, the one that put out the job application for airport security. You mind asking me, or you mind me asking what your name is?
Well, that's kind of an awkward situation. I don't really have a name.
Do you have something people call you, something you go by, or something you're known by?
A lot of people call me Max.
Max. Okay. Max, what do you have? Any qualifications to be airport security? Have you done this job before? Is this something new to you? Is this
Yeah.
how'd you
So,
find out about us?
I mean, I've been in the industry. I kind of got fed up with a lot of drunk people, assaulting us and shit. So I was like, hey, I need to find a different job because they already weren't paying me enough. And
Mm-hmm.
I looked on good old Indeed, and there it was.
Okay. Out of how long were you looking for? Like, how was your job search? Was this something where you looked on Indeed and you kind of
Oh,
just saw
like
us
10
first,
seconds.
or
I logged
okay,
in.
so
It was
you
like right fucking there.
okay.
I didn't
Why
even read the job description.
you just saw airport security and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go there.
Yeah, essentially.
That's okay with us. If we do go this route of getting you in this interview and hiring you and whatnot, what's your desired pay? What are you looking at hour wise? What are you looking for incentive, perk wise, benefits, anything like that?
Well, I'm looking for maybe a pension, maybe some
Mm-hmm.
healthcare, some dental, some of that good shit. Um, Maybe preferably about 22 a month. I'm very qualified. I can also be armed security. I
Mm-hmm.
have some permits. I have my licenses for rifles,
Mm-hmm.
snipers,
Mm-hmm.
handguns.
Very good. Okay, that's nice to know. Yeah, we put this application out because we've had a lot of problems in the past with trespassers, thefts, break-ins, and things like that. We've got a lot of very valuable stuff on this property that we secure here and hold here, and every once in a while we have certain business deals and transactions that happen here of high, very valued products. So we need people that know how to handle the firearm, know how to handle the situation as well, that we can depend on to keep us all safe. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
Um,
I'm your man for that.
I'm looking at you. You look, very well put together. You got clean shaven, which is very respectable. Is that just by choice? Is there a reason you're clean shaven like that?
My former job required it.
Okay. What about the armored gloves there?
Um, it's cold outside.
So armored gloves were the best fit for you.
Well, extra protection by
Right. Very true. Yeah. Okay. If so, you said pension. You said about 22 a week. You said
Yeah.
Healthcare benefits, things as such like that. We can provide that. Have you? And this is going to be a bit odd how I word this. Have you ever been in a position where the job that you do requires you to not speak on the job that you're doing? So yes. So with that being
Well, I
not
mean,
said,
once I was a representative for this very, very nice man.
mm-hmm,
And I won't tell you his name, but he had an island,
mm-hmm,
and I couldn't tell people that I was there.
right.
That's all.
Have you ever dabbled in any forms or types of waste management per se?
Mm, mm, I see. Yes,
You have.
quite possibly.
Okay. Um, Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to just run the name Max in the through our database. We're gonna see if we can get any hits, personal records, vehicle registrations, license, any criminal history, anything like that. Um, if I can find you, beautiful. If not, then we might have to go a different route here because hiring through the company, we need social securities, we need addresses, we need things like that. That for basic tax information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So Max, you say you don't have a last name or anything like that, do you?
Nope. Not as far as
Okay.
anyone is really concerned.
Right, right, right. How did you get here today, Max?
I well, it all started about 37 years ago, where
Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. How did you get here? How did you arrive to this airport? How did you transport yourself?
oh, you mean for this job interview?
Yes, I didn't. Yeah.
Um, I've been living behind your building for about 2 years in my van.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you own the van.
Yes.
It's registered and legal and everything. Like the
Nope.
cop would run. No.
Not even in the slightest.
Okay. If you were given this position, are you comfortable with being put in positions of driving company vehicles or possibly even having to fly company aircrafts?
Yes.
Have you flown aircrafts before?
You could say that.
Okay. I'm gonna the way this is going, I need to ask you this, and I want you to be very, very honest with me about this because if I find out that you're lying, it won't be good for anybody.
Ask
It's
the
not a
question.
okay. Are you gang affiliated? Are you affiliated with any mafia or any cartel or anything like that?
No.
Have you ever been in your lifetime?
I mean, I grew up in a pretty rough neighborhood. I had family that were connected, but I'm no longer connected to that said family.
Okay, so you were never directly associated with it.
No.
Okay. How do you feel about people that are in those lines of business?
We share a common goal.
Okay, understandable.
We want to
So,
be number one, and we will do anything to get there.
right, right, right. So I'm liking what I'm hearing so far, Mr. Max. I'm not finding anything in my system though. So it seems that whoever you are nobody, which is okay by me. I could care less. With that said, you're putting me in a very odd, very, very tough position here because like I said, I understand you came here for a job interview. Sorry to if the smoke bothers you, just let me know. Feel free to smoke if you want as well. Um, but I'm not going to be able to hire you through this company, right?
I would, unfortunately, if I do that, I think it might cancel my current
Understood.
pre-occupancies,
No worries.
whatever the
Like I
fucking word
said,
is.
yeah, you're good. Like I said, we will not be able to hire you through this airfield simply for the simple fact that we can't. We don't. We'd be hiring nobody, right? And if the FAA or the sheriff's office or the FBI or anybody came here and they, wondered who you were and we couldn't give them any records, we could get in a lot of trouble for that, right?
I feel like there's a major but coming.
There is, and I'm glad you saw that coming. We do a couple of different things behind the scenes. Like I said, we own this. Not the full property, but we own that building back there that you may have saw with the garages. We own a couple of hangars down here. We use this terminal for a lot of business operations, and we dabble in a lot of different things, right? We've got our hands in a lot of pockets. How would you feel about keeping your namelessness, keeping your no identity, but signing a contract that's exclusively mainly for the NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement, which I'm sure you're aware of. If you do decide to sign this contract, you'll be signing strictly the NDA, and we can get very much further deeper into what I'm about to tell you. But I cannot tell you anything until you do sign this paper.
Let's do it.
All right. So let's see. Which one is it going to be? Which one?
Well, it doesn't look like any of those.
Yeah. We'll just rock with this one. So what I have in my hand right here is just a bunch of different papers. You're only going to want to look at the first one, which is the non-disclosure agreement. Yeah. Take a look at it, read it over. If you can agree to the terms, sign it, and we can get into the job interview. How does that sound?
Sure.
All right. Well,
I feel like signing without reading is a very smart thing to do. So let's just do it.
Well, free ball then.
Yep.
I'm gonna take this and hand it to my associate real quick so he can get it to our lawyer and our filings real quick. All right, just sit tight with me real quick, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
I have a quick question.
Yes, sir.
Could someone check on my vehicle outside, because I just got a notification that a car near this building has been repossessed, to say.
What vehicle are you driving?
Driving a black minivan.
Did you park over there by the semi truck?
Yeah.
It's still there.
Okay.
Looks like most of the vehicle's still there. But if you go ahead and pop a squat for me, I'm gonna go get this paperwork and talk to my associate real quick, and we'll be right back to finish everything off. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Manfred, if you want to come with me over here real quick.
Yes, sir.
He signed the NDA. Whoever he is not who he says he is. It seems he came here for obviously the job interview, but it seems like we are gonna be put in a position to get him somewhere a whole lot further than that job interview, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your first impressions on him so far?
I mean, yeah, no, I like him.
Sorry, 1 second. All right. When he entered the building, did you notice anything off? Anything? He seemed nervous or anything like that at all?
No, he was actually pretty just calm, like scary calm.
Scary. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Well, here's the paperwork. If you want to go ahead and file this, go ahead and fax a copy over to Tony real quick, and whenever you're done with that, just join us back over there in the room. All right.
Alrighty.
All right. All right, Mr. Max. Good news is paperwork has been filed. Everything is all good, so we can go ahead and continue this interview.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. What was that?
My name is Exo.
Exo.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I did catch your name. That sounds familiar.
Maybe you may have heard of me. Like I said, I do a lot of different things in this state, so my name kind of gets around a little bit.
Gotcha.
So we're just gonna dive deep into it. I'm gonna offer you a position. I'm gonna tell you what comes with it. I'm gonna tell you who you're going to be working for and what you will be doing / required to do, and then we can talk about base pay and everything like that, right? So considering you have licenses, certifications, history in these fields of security, I am giving you a position to join my personal team, right? You'll be working alongside me and Mr. Tony Manfredi out there and a couple of other of our associates. And you'll be kind of just carrying out basic operations along with any special operations that we request of you. Does that sound fair to you?
Yes.
Okay. With that being said, you would also have the ability to um, your different vehicles, different housings, things that we own that we allot to our associates that either are moving around or maybe they just don't want to buy a house or they are saving for other things like that, right? So we could allot to you properties, vehicles, where there's very huge opportunities to move up in this business, bonuses, just types of things like that. If you're good at your job, you'll get recognized. You can be you can one big thing is we have quarterly bonuses. You get a base salary pay. One thing that seems to interest people is anytime we request something of you, which would be a job or any little task like that, you will get paid for it depending on the severity of it and depending on your performance. You will be monitored and watched closely in the first few months, just for basic safety things like that, right? But with that said, I need you to answer this with your full heart and your mind and your full mind, body, and soul. I'm a man of morals, but this job is going to require you to ditch a lot of them in certain situations. Are you okay with that?
I will kill a family of 6 for you.
Okay, then. So that pretty much sums that up. Then you've made your dedication and commitment very clear. So we're gonna
Imagine
talk
a
numbers,
family
and
of
we're gonna just.
6, all of them in a
Do you
pink
have any previous
mini.
mental medical history that we need to know about?
I'm perfectly fine.
Okay. So
Do we use car bombs?
are you asking if we blow people's cars up?
In a way.
Then in a
Judging
way
by
we
how
do.
you're shaking your head right now, I'm gonna go with yeah.
Yeah. We do a lot of different things. I have a little bit of a hunch that your skills might come into a very big role of something that we're missing, which is you know, some people like in the movie industry they call it a hitman, right? Some people call it a gun for hire. We like to call it a private extermination squad that deals with waste management, right? That would be what we would be signing you on to. Does that sound like something you would be willing to do and work with and work as?
How many people can I kill?
I'll put it this way. Anybody we tell you to, and since we have some ties with a couple of different higher ranked people in the city and in the county, we can get you out of a lot of different pitches and things like that. So it's kind of your call there. You can either be an overachiever or you can just do what we say.
Got yourself a deal.
All right, let's talk numbers then. So you originally said 22 a week. In this position, we don't pay weekly; we pay monthly, right? Your base salary is paid monthly, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does Before I throw this number out there, since we've kind of got everything thrown out there, confirmed kills, what are we looking at number wise?
Hundreds, not thousands.
How does $625,000 a month sound to you? $7.5 million a year.
If you pay for any supplies, gas,
Everything is
everything,
compensated. Anything that any speeding
let's
ticket,
go it.
any
Let's
tent
do
ticket,
it.
ammunition,
Let's
everything.
do it. Let's fucking do it.
Perfect. Now, the last part of that is family wise. Do you have relatives? Do you have close friends? Do you have,
Nope.
your parents are with us or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
Killed
Well,
them all.
I'm gonna get Mr. Tony. You wait, run that back again.
Continue.
I'm gonna get my associate out here to go write up the contract that has everything else to do with it, job description wise. You already signed the NDA, money pay wise, and then you and me are just going to discuss a few more things to just get everything smoothed over and whatnot, right? That way you have a real good understanding of what you're actually getting into. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me speak with Mr. Manfredi real quick, and I'll be right back with you. You want to step with me real quick? I think it's a good hire. I think he's a little crazy though, which I'm fine with. Obviously, what we do is a little insane, but I think we need to keep it minimal for a short amount of time, right? So I'm going to propose to him a 2-year contract to working with us, and at the end of that contract, based off of his performance, he will either be, able to renew his contract if he chooses to and stick with us, or and if he's not, we may have to, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, understood. I
Okay,
agree.
so if you want to go ahead and get a contract written up, get a copy sent over to Tony for the base, and then we're gonna get him to sign it, and then we'll go ahead and send over the signed copy as well. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. All right. So good news and a little bit of bad news, but nothing crazy. Okay.
So
So we're more than happy to bring you on. All right. However, I'm going to propose this idea just to kind of give, just to keep things a little bit more safe on the safer side per se, right? Because obviously we do a couple of insane things, but we still need to play our cards very safe. Because if we don't, obviously
I would
this entire thing
appreciate
gets
it
shut
if you
down,
got
right?
to the point.
We're gonna put you on a two-year contract at first, okay? At the end of the 2 years, if your performance holds up to the standards that you are expected of, you are free to stick with us, and you can either renew a permanent contract or another yearly contract, correct? However, if it is not held up to par, then we will have to terminate our agreements.
Yes, sir.
Does that sound fair and feasible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm going to have Mr. Manfredi step in here real quick. He's got the paperwork. Take a good look at that contract. It has all the payments, pretty much the entire job description, the 2-year contract and everything like that. And just take a look at it, sign over it, and let me know if there's anything in there you think we need to tweak or edit, all right?
Alright, here's the papers and here's a pen.
Mm. Sorry, I'm just really reading into it here.
No, you're quite all right. Take your time.
All right.
Sounds fair. Okay.
Here you
Mr.
go.
Manfredi, if you want to go ahead and get that and send another fax over to Tony, I'll finish up this interview and we'll get him on his way.
Alrighty.
So now that you have signed, you are a full-time employee to us. This is the Mafia, by the way. Obviously, you've kind of put that together. With that being said, you are not required on some 9 to 5 bullshit, right? We have certain operations that are handled by other people. However, you will be called upon at certain times. And if you are called upon, you are required to report, right? You will report directly to Mr. Tony Manfredi. Anything you have question-wise, problem-wise, will go directly to him. And if it needs to be escalated, it can be escalated to me. If you need to talk to me directly, you can, but you need to go through Tony first. When it comes to your day-to-day life, do as you will, do as you please. We recommend you stay out of trouble for the most part, unless it is something that, just you never know. You never know when somebody's just slips up their mouth a little bit too much, and for some reason they end up with a 9mm in the back of their head. Things happen, right? You never know who's going to slip and fall in a knife. We don't judge, right? But if those things do happen, you need to call us immediately. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, what if it just so happens that it's an officer running their mouth?
Like I said, we have certain ties with certain offices. Like I said, the sheriff's department, we have the sheriff signed on an NDA contract as well. Law enforcement wise, that's unfortunately all we have. We've been working towards to expand that, but it seems like ever since he signed, these other motherfuckers have been real sticky about joining up with us, right? Which is okay. But to the point of, if they are running their mouth just a little bit too much and they, I don't know, just happen to get their head blown off, it's like I said, things happen, right? But once again, you need to call us directly. We will do everything in our power to get you out of that situation, whether it is something by legal matters or something by non-legal matters, right? If it gets bad enough, you may have to lay low. We may have to have you wear a wig or something like that. But for the most part, you will be protected by us and the people we know, right? That's pretty much all on my end. Do you have any questions, any concerns, or anything you want to anything you want to ask me or tell me?
No, sir.
Okay, well, we're very happy to have you. If there's one piece of advice I'm going to give you, it is we need people like you because you seem completely soulless, okay? You have no family. I heard what you said. I don't give a shit. That's not my business. Maybe you did it for fun. Maybe you did not. However, do understand that this job does come with very, very serious consequences, okay?
Can I be honest with you about something?
Mm-hmm.
Killing makes me happy.
That's okay. That's kind of why we do what we do. It's fun to make a shit ton of money, but it's also even more fun to just be better than everybody else, right?
Blood on my hands
And
while their lifeless body lays in front of me.
exactly, like it's a god complex in this corporation, right? The only thing that we need to be very clear on is I'm God. Okay? You can do whatever you want as long as you don't step to me. Does that seem reasonable to you, or is that going to cause us problems in the future?
Reasonable.
Okay. Well, do you have any questions for me then?
No.
Is there anything that you're going to want before you head out of here today? Guns, ammos, money, cars, anything like that we can do you for just to make your experience here just a little bit nicer with us?
Any hookers?
Tony can get you set up with the hookers.
Awesome.
But
Are
besides
the
that,
hookers off the table on being killed?
no, they are not. The hookers are hookers. That you can do whatever you want to them.
I'd like a hooker,
Okay.
please.
Mr. Manfredi, as you know, this is Max. Max, Mr. Manfredi, you report to him. He is the underboss. Everything goes through him. Our business is all about pleasure. So with that being said, you scratch his back, he scratches your back, right? If you want hookers, he'll get you hookers. You want a coked up hooker, he'll get you a coked up hooker.
I want a coked up, dead ass hooker found from the side of the road, no less
He'll
than
get you that.
24 hours ago.
He will get that set up for you and contact you whenever they are lined up. We can get you 20 of them if you want to pick from them. How does that sound?
I want all 20.
Then you can have all 20. Mr. Manfredi will get that set up. If you have anything else that you would like to discuss, you can discuss it with him. Like I said, from now on, all communication will go directly through him. And if you need to contact me, once again, you contact Mr. Manfredi. If he decides that it's serious enough, he'll contact me and you can talk to me then. How does that sound?
Yes, sir.
Good deal then. Well, you have a great day. Like I said, we advise you be a smart man, be a good man. And if you get into the bullshit, give him a call.
Goodbye.
Let's wait till he leaves real quick. Let's make sure he. Tony, will you go take a look down in the office just to make sure he? Oh, never mind. There he is. He's right there. Okay, so he's a fucking psychopath.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
We need to watch him 100%. But if he does good in these next 2 years, then we might just have ourselves another capo.
Yeah, or just a crazy person to sick on people. I mean,
That's true. Well, if that is the case, then I think tomorrow we put him to the test. Obviously, he wants his hookers within 24 hours, so get that taken care of. And I think tomorrow I'm going to send him on his first mission just to see how he performs.
sounds good to me.
Okay. I found it very interesting that he drives a blacked out, pimped out minivan.
I mean, it is inconspicuous, so
It is very inconspicuous, and it's very cool. My biggest worry is that, if he gets in a fucking high speed chase, is he gonna be able to get away from the damn cops in that thing?
he will probably just kill them all.
Uh, True. You know what? We can deal with that. We've got people to clean those bodies up.
You did tell him not to kill the sheriff, right? I mean,
Well, I told him that the sheriff was in a contract with us, so I hope he kind of picked up on not killing the sheriff.
yeah, you probably should inform the sheriff that
I'm
we have
definitely gonna have to.
yeah.
Yeah, I need to send him an email immediately because that motherfucker. Yeah. Sheriff Irby cannot fuck with this guy. Might just get himself killed, and we can't do shit about that if he does. We're fucked royally. Yeah, we need to talk to the sheriff ASAP.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, well, I am gonna go get stuff set up.
Okay.